musicians of the Goss family continue that tradition. This afternoon, Branda and Becca Weingartner, the great-great-great-great-grandchildren of Domini Scolti. The city of Pella crest was adopted by the City Council in 1985. It was designed in commemoration of Pella's 50th Tulip Time Festival. The crest features Scolti's stationary insignia, an eagle, as well as his church, which was built on West First Street in Pella. You can see a replica of that church located at the corner of Franklin and East 2nd Street entry. Madeline is the daughter of Tina and James Verhoeven and is a 7th grader at Pella Christian Grade School. Our 2023 Tulip Queen is Machine Plants. Shoes typically worn during the mid-20th century from Urk in the province of Flevoland, which includes Anna Denoy, daughter of Sherry and Dan Denoy, Avery Verhoeven, daughter of Tina and James Verhoeven, Ellie Wogan, daughter of Angie and Brian Wogan, and Tatum Carlstone, daughter of Amanda, promoting Pella and Pella's Tulip Time. State Bank. Windmills illustrate the ingenuity and determination of our Dutch ancestors. Our next float includes Pella area veterans from all branches of the U.S. Pella's Howard D. Versteeg VFW Post 5242 enjoys the camaraderie of getting together as a group and being part of a large group of veterans. Dutch apparel, and let's be honest, is there anything cuter than a baby in a Dutch costume? Get your cameras ready. Many handed down from generation to generation, and some parents are even pushing strollers in which they rode. In the Netherlands, street vendor carts and open markets are the traditional ways of shopping. Our next entry is the Bloemenwagen. Beautiful flowers are popular around the world and especially popular. This flower cart is loaded with many varieties of tulips and other flowers. Our family of flower peddlers are looking for someone who might like a flower, but you don't need money. All it takes is a polite wave and a kind word, and they will come to you. Another Dutch tradition is the planten or vegetable cart, loaded with a fresh harvest of vegetables straight from the garden. Typically located at the back of houses, gardens were typically tended by the men. After a season of much care and prayer, vegetables were harvested and then sold door to door. And here come hundreds of Pella school children dressed in the traditional garb of the Netherlands. Led today by Ben Dirksen, Pella Christian Grade School is a preschool through 8th grade Christian school with a mission of challenging students to develop their gifts for a life of service in God's kingdom. The school serves more than 540 children. It is bilingual, an English or a Spanish track. we're working on the Tulip Time song. We'll see if it comes on. I'm getting excited.
I don't know. We're going to start singing in a minute if they don't play. All the way out. Yeah, put it up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, apparently our backup music isn't working, but you did get to hear a group of children singing it. We've seen the Pella Christian schools. We've also seen the Pella Community Schools led by Greg Eveling. And now we have the students from Pella's Peace Homeschool Group. Peace stands for Purposeful Education and Christian Encouragement. We so appreciate all these boys and girls. We are
எல்லாம் ஒரே மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் எல்லாம் ஒரே மாதிரி
This next unique round float is one of our traditional parade entries, and it's a favorite of many. Known as the Parade of Provinces float, it consists of a revolving platform on which these brave Dutch ladies display their authentic costumes representing the distinctive dress of each of the 12 hard with an eye to the future to ensure that Pella continues to thrive. They very much appreciate your attendance at this year's Tulip Time Festival. Carl Stone and Dave Hopkins. Marshall. Nicholas is the father of Wyatt Earp, and here you see 12 who compete in science, technology, engineering, and were built by the Schwinn Company during the 1950s. These bikes were ordered for a school for the blind and would accommodate one sighted rider. With entry is the Frisian Farmer Fantasy Float. The cow on this float was painted in the traditional Hindelopen style by local artist Sally DeRouche. It was created in 2000 to celebrate the 500th anniversary of Friesland province in the Netherlands. It was donated by the John and Louis Baker families and is sponsored by Pella's Lely North America company, which produces automated milking systems for dairy in the Netherlands. This cart would have traveled door to door to sell milk. Can you imagine the thumping of the wheels on the brick streets next to the canals with the animated Bartsch's Delft tea set? Unfortunately, the 1847 journey from the Netherlands to Pella was not kind to the fragile dishes, fashions, and decor to Pella, and hosted many people in her home. This bedekte wagon, Dutch for covered wagon, harkens back to those used by the earliest immigrants who, led by Domini Scolti, came to Pella in pursuit of religious liberty as well as fertile land. In the 1800s, the Burgermeister, which literally means master of the citizens, was the title of the Dutch mayor of Dutch communities. In present day Pella, the Burgermeister is the honorary mayor of Pella for this 3 days. 23 years of grace-filled service as our Tulip Time Burgermeister. And following our Burgermeister are the future Burgermeisters of our community. Earning to live and living to serve, commonly known as the Future Farmers of America. The Pella FFA has been part of our chimney sweep, wears the traditional top hat and tails of his trade, and he carries the tools necessary to do the job right. He pedals from house to house, looking for this afternoon are thrilled that you have joined us, and they hope that you have a wonderful Tulip Time experience. And here comes the Skarnschleifer, one of our oldest entries in the parade. The scissors peddler that went from house to house, sharpening scissors to make a living. Given that most clothes were made in the home, a sharp scissors was an invaluable tool when cutting all the fabric that went into making those beautiful dresses. This unique cart could supply all your needs. Sharpen your skates, of course, but also provide a warm cap or scarf, or even dispense some hot chocolate. The delightful Dutch murals that grace the side of the carts were conceived and painted by Darlene Klosterman, a talented Pella artist. A little gap in the parade, I would just like to tell you of some other events going on following the parade. At 5 o'clock on the